Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. You're looking at my tonight's dinner for my family. It's been a while since I last made a one pot dish. So I have a very beautiful snapper head with me today. So I'm going to use a snapper head, and I was also given a black tofu, black organic tofu, never tried before. Since I got these two items, I'm going to use them to make a one pot dish. Okay, very simple. So let's quickly look at the ingredient here. Of course, you need to deep fry the fish head. You can use fish tail or fish cutlet, totally up to you. I actually put a little bit of salt and also cornstarch on the fish, then deep fry. You don't really have to deep fry until fully cooked, probably about 50-60% is more than enough. Actually, this is about maybe 70 or 80%, but up to you. Just later, we are going to cook the fish as well. Then, of course, I have some tofu here. I also pan fried for a while. Then I happen to have some leek. Yeah, I have some leek at home. Some fuzu, my wife's favorite. Yeah, dried fried fuzu. This one, put it in, and then of course some good veggie and some chicken stock. Yeah, one bowl of chicken stock and some water. So with all this, you're going to make a very flavorful one pot dish. And you don't really, there's no rules into Appa kitchen. You can put in whatever things you like. Okay, get a pot or wok that can actually fit everything in. Put in a bit of oil, about 2 tablespoons. We're going to start with sauteing your ginger and also garlic. As to how much you want to put, totally up to you. Appa put some about two cloves of garlic, and this is actually, I'm using young garlic today. You can use old garlic, medium old garlic, up to you, no problem. Why today I use young garlic? Because young garlic usually is more fragrant. Old garlic usually is more spicy, so up to you which one you want. No problem. Both can be used. So we are going to saute this until the flavor release. We will come back shortly after about 1 minute. Right, this after about 1 minute sauteing. Very, very fragrant because of the young ginger. I'm going to put in the veggie. This is cabbage, Chinese cabbage. So this will be the first layer. This cabbage will release some really natural sweetness into your broth later. Then give it some bit of stir frying, and then we can now put in the chicken stock and some hot water. Try to use hot water whenever you can, because you don't want to reduce the heat of your pot or wok while cooking. Yeah, that will give you a more consistent dish later. I'll wait for this to boil before I continue. We'll come back shortly again. Actually, while waiting for it to boil, you don't have to waste your time. We can season the broth a little bit. It already has some flavor because of the chicken stock. I'm going to add in a little bit of about 1 to 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. A little bit of fish powder if you have. If you don't know how to make fish powder, all this is homemade. Yeah, my fish powder is homemade. If you don't know how to make, you can look for my video. But it's optional. If you don't have fish powder, don't worry about it. About 1 teaspoon. It'll be very flavorful. Uncle Roger doesn't like Appa because Appa doesn't like to use MSG at home. And I like to make my own natural MSG such as fish powder. Okay? Then we're going to put some my favorite Vietnamese fish sauce. All the information on the fish, on the seasoning and condiment, everything, I will put it in the description. You can look for it. You can find how you can buy from there. Yeah, you can get everything online nowadays. Very easy. Shaoxing wine, It is now boiling. Very fragrant. Now I can actually put in my fish head. Okay. The deep fried tofu. First time eating black tofu. Wonder how it tastes. Why I pan fry before I use? Because I just want to give it some nice fragrant, extra flavor. Optional, yeah? Optional. There's no rules in Sapa kitchen, remember it. I will put these two towards the end. The leek and also the fried fuzu. Some fried fuzu you can actually put it earlier, but this one you don't. So you need to understand your ingredient, yeah? Okay, as you can see, it's boiling right now. I'm going to give you a little bit of light here. So that's one round. A few dashes of white pepper. Right. A little bit of salt. I'm going to add in extra fried garlic towards the end later, just to add the flavor. So now I'm going to close the lid. Let it cook for about 5 minutes, then it is almost done. Alright, this is after approximately 5 minutes under medium heat. Very fragrant. Okay, I'm going to add in the leek. Just I put in the flakes. Okay, some people say, Appa, how come your cooking always looks so easy? Actually, the fact is, anything difficult, Appa also don't know how to make. And home cooking is very simple. Alright, okay, then of course, then we can also put in the fried fuzu here. This fried fuzu can be cooked within 1 minute, very fast. You can soak out the nice flavor of the broth easily. Later I'm just going to serve this whole pot. I don't have to get another serving plate. Okay, the fuzu is actually done. The leek, just let it cook for about 1 minute and it's done. You can put in some red chili for the color if you like. Now let's do some final thing. Let me have a taste to see whether it is savory enough. Nice. I'm going to add in a bit of salt. Okay, about 1 teaspoon of salt. And a little bit more of my favorite fish sauce. Done. Okay, you can starch this dish if you like. Appa doesn't like to starch my dish, so I will leave it as it is. And just going to give it a final tinge of flavor. Some homemade garlic oil. You can use sesame oil as well. Done. Ta-da! So if you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. You can also put in some extra white pepper if you like. Bye bye! Enjoy your dinner with your family.